Namaskara. Today it has become a fashion to question Rama based on some of the incidences from Ramayana. Of course, Sanatana Dharma allows questioning. It is a very open minded civilization. Unlike Islam, where our heads will be chopped off if we question, Sanatana Dharma allows all kinds of questioning. But the intention behind questioning should always be learning. But rather, in a lot of people today, it is to find a flaw that they question. There is this particular incident from Ramayana where Rama's character is being judged. And it is nothing else but Shurpanakha Prakarana, the incident with Shurpanakha. Well, there are two different narratives which gives us a contradictory image of Rama to what is described in Valmiki Ramayana. The first narrative states that Shurpanakha was an innocent woman. She was very innocent. She had a love over Rama. So she came and proposed to him. He could have refused and rejected her proposal, but rather he took a violent way of advising Lakshmana to chop off her ears and nose, because this humiliation to Shurpanakha became the primary reason behind the entire Ramayana Yuddha, the war of Ramayana. And there was so much of life loss, so much of blood stains everywhere. Rama could have easily avoided it. Well, this is a popular narrative, an accusation on Rama. There is another narrative which is popularly seen in Yakshagana and Natakas, which says that Shurpanakha approached Rama with a proposal to marriage. He could have refused it, and getting his refusal, she went to Lakshmana. And Lakshmana, on agreeing to marry Shurpanakha, she came for a consent to Rama. But Rama wrote the consent on her back. And Lakshmana, reading the lines of Rama, chopped off her breasts and her ears. I do not know from where this narrative came from, but both these narratives doesn't go with what is described in Valmiki Ramayana. The Ramayana by Valmiki, which is considered as one of the authentic sources of Ramayana and is agreed by three Matacharyas of the Vedic Dharma, be it the Advaita school of thought, the Dvaita school of thought, or the Visishtadvaita school of thought. All the philosophers of these schools of thought, they agree to the authenticity of Valmiki Ramayana. Now, if we dwell into what Valmiki Ramayana says about this incident, first of all, Shurpanakha was not an innocent woman. She was a very cruel woman. She was killing people. She was head of an army of Rakshasas who were getting trained under her own half-brothers Karadushana. She was the sister of Ravana, who was actually the person who killed her husband. So she was in a hunt for a husband. She was not a young woman as portrayed by some of the narratives. She was an age-old woman. Now, on her hunt for a husband, she actually met a lot of men before coming to Rama. But she found them incompatible to her. That is when she has killed a lot of people, she has swallowed a lot of people. And on the hunt, she came to Rama eternally. And she fell in love with him. She proposed to him. Here, Rama clearly rejects her proposal. It is clearly stated in Valmiki Ramayana. He rejects her proposal, saying that he is observing Ekapatni Vrata, which means he is monogamous in this avatara. And he is already married to Sita Devi. But Shurpanakha insists Rama to approve her relationship with him. That is when Rama redirects her to Lakshmana. And Lakshmana too clearly stands on his point of explaining to her that he is a sevaka, a servant to his lord, his brother Rama and Sita Devi. So again, when she came to Rama, she was so much in thirst to attain Rama. That is when she goes on insisting Rama to approve a relationship. But Rama clearly keeps on rejecting it. That is when she misunderstands the entire situation and thinks that Sita Devi is the reason Rama is rejecting her. Sita is an hindrance in her path to reach Rama. So in order to eliminate Sita Devi from her path, she pounces on Sita Devi to kill her, to murder her. And as a protection, to protect Sita Devi, Lakshmana, as advised by Rama, chops off her nose and her ears. It is not mentioned in any part of Valmiki Ramayana that Lakshmana cut her breasts. So she was in charge of an attempt to murder. She was trying to murder Sita Devi, but in turn she was punished with a very little punishment of chopping off her part of her nose and her ears, which is highly justifiable because her act was entirely wrong. It is a misdeed. She was evil. But today's people, they do not agree to this part, but they concentrate on saying that Shurpanakha then went and complained to her half-brothers, so the entire Ramayana Yuddha take place, and Rama himself is the reason behind the so much of life loss which happened during that time. To all those people, Jagadguru Sri Madhvacharya gives a beautiful comment to this incident in his commentary, which is a commentary to Ramayana in one of his Grantha Mahabharata Tatparya Nirnaya. He says that this humiliation by Lakshmana as advised by Rama to Shurpanakha is also a welfare to the society and to the people. Because it is because of Shurpanakha that a lot of people, evil Rakshasas were hiding at that time came to limelight. So these people in and around Ayodhya, in and around the entire part of the country were hiding, and they were torturing innocent people like ladies, even drishis, children. They were a hindrance to people who were observing dharma. So this incident of Shurpanakha brought all these people out. So in turn, all these people had a revenge over Rama and Lakshmana, and they participated in the war and they got destroyed. So for the welfare of the good, this humiliation of Shurpanakha has also happened. This is what Jagadguru Sri Madhvacharya says. Again, all these explanations are not agreed or will not be agreed by a lot of people who just want to find flaw in Ramayana, find flaw in aspects of Sanatana Dharma, find flaw in our supreme deity, Rama. But to all those, the entire Ramayana itself started in a search to find who is the repository of all the greatest attributes in this world. Konvasmin sampratam loke gunavan kascha viryavan dharmagnascha kritagnascha satyavakyo dridavratah. It was not that they started to narrate the qualities of Rama. That is when the Ramayana started. The Ramayana started with the verse of finding who is the repository of all the great qualities, great attributes in the world. That is when Rama's description and the entire story of Ramayana started.